Welcome to Storied Audio. Reina never expected her life to feel this peaceful. For the first time in years, she wasn't being pulled in a dozen directions, wasn't waking up with regret from nights she barely remembered, wasn't pretending she enjoyed the chaos her friend Ashley lived in. She had Allan now, steady, warm, patient Allan, and loving him felt like finally stepping into the life she was meant to have. But Ashley didn't see it that way. Ashley had always been the reckless one, the party animal friend who treated every night like a challenge to outdo the last. She thrived on neon lights, loud music, and the thrill of being the wildest person in the room. And she expected Reina to be right there beside her. So when Reina settled down, Ashley took it personally. At first, it was small comments, little jabs about Reina acting old, or throwing her youth away. But soon Ashley's frustration grew into something sharper, something that felt like resentment. Allan noticed. He didn't want to come between Reina and her friend, so one night, he gently said, "If you want to spend time with her, I won't stop you. I don't ever want you to feel trapped." Reina shook her head immediately. "I don't enjoy those places, Allan. And it wouldn't feel right. I love you. I don't want to disrespect you by going out all the time." That sentence changed something in him. He felt a weight lift, a quiet reassurance that she chose him, not out of obligation, but out of love. Trust settled between them like a warm blanket. But Ashley wasn't done. She came up with a new plan. If Reina wouldn't go out at night, she could at least join her for lunch during the week. It sounded harmless enough, and Reina agreed, hoping it would ease the tension. It didn't. By the second lunch, Ashley started bringing her cousin Brad along. By the third, she was practically advertising him. "He's amazing, Reina. Seriously, you two would be perfect together," Ashley said, smiling like she wasn't trying to destroy her friend's relationship. Reina's stomach twisted. It wasn't subtle. It wasn't innocent. It was sabotage. Finally, she confronted her. "Ashley, stop. I'm happy. I love Allan." Ashley snapped. "You're throwing your life away by being tied down. You used to be fun. Now you're boring." They didn't speak for a week. Then the text messages started. "Brad. Hey, are you okay? Brad. Is Allan treating you right? Brad. You deserve better. I'm here if you need me." Reina felt her blood boil. She blocked him instantly, then went straight to Allan. She showed him the messages, her voice shaking with anger and embarrassment. Allan had never been the type to raise his voice or lose control. But she saw something new in his eyes, hurt, betrayal, and a quiet fury that came from someone trying to protect the person he loved. "I'm not letting this go," he said. The next day, he drove to Ashley's apartment and knocked on her door. She opened it, surprised, and immediately irritated. "What do you want?" she snapped. Allan kept his voice calm. "What did I do to make you hate me? I love Reina. As her friend, why would you try to ruin something good for her?" Ashley scoffed. "You're not the right man for her." And she slammed the door in his face. But she wasn't finished. Minutes later, she called Brad, her voice dripping with false panic. "Allan threatened me," she lied. That evening, as Allan walked toward his truck after work, Brad appeared out of nowhere. Before Allan could react, Brad swung and hit him across the jaw. But Allan wasn't the type to freeze. He defended himself immediately, overpowering Brad and knocking him to the ground. Brad lay there groaning, clutching his ribs. Allan pulled out his phone and called the police. When the officers arrived, Brad was still on the pavement. As they were arresting him, two cars pulled up, Reina and Ashley. Reina ran toward Allan, tears streaming down her face. "What happened? Are you okay?" Ashley jumped in before he could answer. "Officer, he attacked my cousin for no reason. He's dangerous." But the police shut her down quickly. "We reviewed the security camera footage," one officer said. "It clearly shows Brad attacking Allan first." Allan defended himself. "Also, making false statements can get you in serious trouble." Ashley's mouth snapped shut. Brad was taken away in handcuffs. Ashley turned to Reina, desperate to salvage her influence. "See? He isn't right for you." Before she could finish, Reina shoved her back, not hard, but enough to make her stumble. "We're done," Reina said, her voice trembling with anger and heartbreak. "Don't ever call or text me again. We are no longer friends." Ashley froze, stunned. Reina turned and wrapped her arms around Allan. "I'm so sorry," she whispered. "I didn't think things would get this crazy." "It's not your fault," he said softly, holding her close. Back at their apartment, the adrenaline faded, leaving only exhaustion and clarity. "Allan," Reina said quietly, "we should move. I know Ashley won't stop. I'm done with her antics. I want a fresh start." He didn't hesitate. "Then we'll go." Within a month, they found a new place in another city, a quiet apartment with warm light, soft mornings, and no shadows from the past. Their relationship grew stronger, built on trust, honesty, and the knowledge that they had survived something meant to tear them apart. Neither of them would ever let anything come between them again. And Reina finally understood something she had ignored for too long. Some people don't want what's best for you. They want what's best for themselves. Letting Ashley go wasn't losing a friend. It was reclaiming her life. Subscribe to the channel for more audio stories.